Yeah, I know, Betty. I just wanted a full Uber. That's it. I just wanted a full Uber. Call the cops or refund my money. Because you're not, if you refund my money, I'll get out the car. I cannot refund you your money. Why not? Why not? You
Oh.
you are retarded. I requested a cool. Get the fuck out the
Oh.
What the fuck is wrong with you? You got the right fucking. Yeah, I know, baby. I just wanted a cool Uber. That's it. I just wanted a cool Uber. Call the cops or refund my money.
This is cell phone video of the moment an Uber comfort ride turned into chaos. The driver, Mericole Smith, and the passenger, Tabitha Turner, can be seen going at it when all of a sudden, Smith sprays Turner with mace, forcing her to drop her phone.
I just wanted to go home after work and see my daughter.
That's Turner. She says she wasn't only physically assaulted, but is also receiving backlash after Smith took to social media about the incident.
They flooded my social media with threats. They've reached out to people I work with and work for.
But as the saying goes, it takes two to tango, and this video shows just that. When people watch this video, when some people do, they're going to say, listen, you were asked to get out of the car multiple times. You also called her an R slur. You're not so much a victim, but an instigator. Sure. How do you respond to that?
There is no one who's gonna watch this video and come away from it believing that my client instigated this thing in any way.
Why are you in a car if you feel threatened? This is what I do for work. This is how I'm paying to go to school. Like, I would never attack any passenger that has ever gotten in my car. I just wanted her to get out of the car.
That's Smith, and she says she sprayed Turner with mace in self-defense because she saw Turner pull out some sort of sharp object. Next thing you know, Smith says the two are out of the car, and Turner begins to attack her.
So the bite mark is like right here, right up above the end of my jawline on this side. And then for my eye, I have stitches here. And then the blood vessels in my eye are bruised and healing currently.
Needless to say, the police were called, and since then, a warrant has been issued for Smith's arrest. She tells me she plans on turning herself in Wednesday night.
Okay, y'all. Well, it's a lot of different versions to this story. Tabitha Turner got her side, and Mrs. Smith got her side. This video has went viral. All the video going all over TikTok, Instagram, everywhere, and everybody got their different opinions on it. Who in the wrong and who in the right. Miss Smith said Miss Turner got out the car after she maced her, and she seen Miss Turner grab some of her pocket or whatever after she maced her, get out the car and walk to her side and assaulted her. But Miss Turner saying Miss Smith maced her and got out of the car and walked to the back of the car and started assaulting Miss Turner. But as you see, Miss Turner had on the video camera. She was video camera the whole thing, but when it all went down, the camera kind of just started doing its own thing. So who knows? It's all hearsay because there was no actual footage. But they say somebody driving by actually caught the footage going on the side of the road. And they say that Miss Smith was the aggressor. Now, it all started because Miss Turner ordered a comfort Uber. And she got into Miss Smith's car. And you know how y'all know it's hot in Atlanta. It's hot. It's real hot down here. And she wanted to be comfortable. So Miss Smith pulled up in the car. She had the windows rolled down. It's 90-something degrees outside. She asked her, can you please let the windows up and turn the AC on? And Miss Smith told me, man, well, you know, I like to keep my windows cracked because, you know, I'm afraid of getting sick. You know, the people in and out don't want to get sick. So that's where it all started, man. So, but now Miss Smith got a warrant out of her arrest because they got the actual video footage saying that Miss Smith was the aggressor. So, we're just going to get into a couple of video clips. Me personally, I got my own take to it, but let's check out a couple of these clips. And I'll tell y'all what I think after I see, you know, all the evidence, whatever. Let's get into it.
I just want to share something. Before I show y'all the other side of my face, I want to know if I'm wrong. Because I'm very open. Why was I doing Uber today? I picked this lady up from the airport, right? I pick her up. We getting on about the ride. We about 15 minutes from her destination. She goes, it's hot in here. So I turn the AC up. No questions asked. I just turn it up. She goes, I just don't understand. I'm like, huh? She like, I just don't understand. This is a comfort car. Why are you doing comfort if you're not going to do what people ask you to do? I'm like, well, I just turned it up. Like, it's going to take a little second, you know, for it to cool down in here. Like, bitch, I just turned it up. Like, literally not even a minute ago. Like, what do you think this is? Like, we're not sitting in an industrial fan. Like, I just turned it up. She's like, it's because you have the windows down and I can't feel it. I'm like, well, the windows are cracked. For one, they were actually cracked. I'm like, I keep on crack because a lot of people get in the car and they are sick. I'm explaining this shit to this bitch. She goes, I don't care. It's about my comfort. I ordered a comfort car. You don't need to be doing comfort if you don't know. I'm like, so why are you yelling at me though? Like, I'm like, who are you talking to? Why are you yelling at me? This is kind of crazy over some AC. She's like, I'm sweating. I'm like, actually, I think it would best suit you if another driver picks you up, actually. So I'm going to take you back to where I picked you up from. And we're just going to leave that at that. That was not good enough for her. She is going off. She is irate in the backseat, tripping. So I pull over. I'm like, actually, yeah, I'm going to need you to get out right here. So I pull over in Hapeville. We're off the highway. Pull over in Hapeville. I'm like, can you actually get out? She's like, no, I'm not getting out until you give me a refund. I'm not going to do shit. Mind you, she's recording this whole exchange. I'm like, yeah, but you can just get out the car and I can end this trip and Uber can refund you. I'm not doing nothing. You're going to pay me or you're going to take me home. I'm like, well, we're going to be sitting here all day because I'm not doing neither. Like, Uber will refund you. Get out of the car. In what world is it ever acceptable to sit in a stranger's car and then try to insinuate that you feel threatened after refusing to leave what you are perceiving as a threat, which is me asking you to get out the car? So then after that, I get out of the car and I flag somebody down because I'm recording. I flag a driver down, ask him to call 911 because she's just showing her ass. So I open the other driver's side door, like the passenger door. She goes, oh, bitch, you think you gonna touch me? I said, no, but I actually want you to get out the car. Can you please get out the car? Like, you're escalating this shit for no reason. Like, I'm not in the mood. Like, it's just a lot going on in my personal life to be dealing with some foolishness, because this is foolishness. This bitch goes in her bag to get a weapon. So you know what I did? I got back in the car because what the fuck is this? I got back in the car. I sit in my driver's seat. I'm like, so you are going to do what exactly? She like, if you think you're going to touch me, da-da-da-da, bitch, da-da-da-da. I said, okay. So I proceeded to grab my mace and I maced the fuck out of her in self-defense. Because if you're going to be behind me with a weapon and insinuate that you're going to harm me, I'm going to act in my best interest, which is to protect myself. And that's what I did. I maced the shit out of her. So then after that, she proceeds to lunge from the back and attack me. You see my fucking eye? This didn't even happen in the car. I get out the car because the car is full of fucking mace and I have bronchitis. I get out the car. This bitch runs up on me and tries to gouge my eye out. I have scratches in my eye. My eye has stitches. Fighting a bitch I don't even know is crazy.
Well, in this situation, both females had a right to their feelings because both of them had pretty valid points. Now, Miss Turner, she ordered an Uber, and it wasn't to her liking because she ordered a comfort Uber. She wanted to get in. It's 90-something degrees outside. She wanted to get up out that heat. She wanted to be comfortable. Now, Miss Smith, you got the windows rolled down. It's 90-something degrees. I don't know what Miss Smith was thinking. I don't care about none of that. People in and out, people get you sick. I mean, it is just my opinion. If you ain't got that AC blowing this week or last week in Atlanta, I don't know what you're thinking about. I don't know what's up with you. But both of them have a right to feel the way they feel. Now, when she sprayed that pepper spray at her, it was on. That's just what it's on. You know, now she had a right to spray the pepper spray at her because Mrs. Turner would not exit her vehicle. Now, when somebody tell you to exit the vehicle, at the end of the day, I understand that you order her services through an app, But at the same time, this is still her vehicle. So you must exit the vehicle when the owner of the vehicle asks you politely, time after time after time, please exit the vehicle. I don't care if it's on the highway, on the side of the road, or whatever. When they say get out, it's time to get out. You feel me? You got to take that up with Uber. Homegirl is like, I'm not about to come out my pocket and pay you no money. You pay Uber, so you need to get your money back from Uber. So both of them had valid points. So, I mean, I don't think anyone was wrong. Emotions were just high, and it was just a big disagreement, man, that went left. So, I mean, that's very unfortunate for these two young ladies. I really hope Miss Turner, because it gets some real bad publicity, and she's a public figure, so I understand she's concerned about her job, and she might get fired, man. I hate to say it, but she might get fired because that's kind of a dark cloud over her career, man. You know how it go when you're in front of that camera. You gotta carry yourself a certain way when you represent these certain networks and stuff like that. So, yeah, man, it's kind of unfortunate for her, man. But hey, she the one who pulled the camera out. You know what I mean? So I understand she pulled that camera out for evidence or whatever, but it kind of cut her up the ass a little bit too, man. You know what I mean? So damn, that's ugly, man. But I just hope that these young sisters find peace and everything is worked out, man. So yeah, with that being said, man, everybody who's watching my channel, I see I always have return viewers. You returning to my videos, could you please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button, please? I know a lot of people saying, man, you talk country, man. You be talking too fast in country sometimes, man. You need to tighten up on your speaking and how you pronounce your words. I apologize, but that's just the way I talk. I try to clean it up the best I can. Yeah, right. I'm me. And I'm going to talk how I want to talk. You don't like it? It is what it is. But until next time, boys and girls, everybody stay positive and productive. Hope everybody keep going and growing. Until next time.